So my first picture is going to demonstrate one of the first drills that we do when you're working on the snaps for the drop ball. I want to talk about just basically when you're throwing pitches and you want to work on warming up pitches. I personally feel like you should do it from about half distance, and you should really work on the snaps and getting the body in the right position, and then work your way back to the mound. I want to introduce the Schutt weighted ball to you. I like to use this weighted ball whenever we're working on spins for any of the pitches. So we're working on the drop ball right now. We're going to work on holding this as my first pitcher does. She does split fingers, so there's seams on this weighted ball. You're going to see her fingers on the weighted ball as she would the regular ball. What she's going to do is she's going to shorten up about half distance to her catcher, and she's going to work on getting her body in the right position. So I'm going to let her do that, and I'm going to talk about the positions that she's getting into. Here we go. As you're going to be able to tell throughout this whole video, I've chosen 3 pitchers who are elite pitchers. They compete at the highest level, and all 3 of them have very different body types, and they're going to be throwing the same pitches, and you're going to notice they're going to look a little different in each way they throw. I thought that was going to be the most effective way for you to see how we throw. Okay, so this first drill that my pitcher is doing is basically she's going to be standing on the power line, which is a line that's going to go right from her back toe straight to her catcher with her hips open, and she's just working a full circle. We're going to work on the palm of the hand coming in just like a fastball, a little bit of a bend in the elbow, and she's going to work tight snap, the arms in tight by the hip, and we're going to work a tight snap and let the hand rotate and the hip quickly follows, and just working on snapping this ball hard down into the ground. I think that this kind of a drill is very effective, especially with the weighted ball, so we can feel really dynamic snap in this pitch. Okay, so you want to snap the ball about half distance down and into her catcher. Okay, really feeling these 2 fingers get over the top of the ball and rotate all the way through, pointing back at your right thigh. Okay, and this is just simply for the over-the-top drop. I would call this the turn-over drop. There's 2 different ways you can throw the drop. You can also throw the drop as a peel, where you peel straight up, but none of these pitchers throw the ball in that manner. So we're just going to work on looking at the turnover drop. Our first pitcher is finishing up with this drill. She's going to do about 10 or so, or enough to feel like she's really getting loose and having good wrist snap, and then she's going to pick up the regular ball and move on to the next drill.